1, 2, 3, 4.
Esta música es para ti, alegría de una samba y cha cha cha. Muévete,
expensive. Nothing's wrong. We're just checking that.
And welcome everybody to LUTI tonight. We are here with a Deep X game for you, a wonderful one. I am Pat here with Acing. Acing, how are you today?
I am very good because I have been very excited to watch this set for multiple reasons actually. Let alone the obvious one, I think. We've got two Division X teams who both of which lost their previous sets 5-4 in week 1. So they are both trying to redeem themselves this week. And I'm excited to see how this is going to go, to be honest. How are you doing, Pat, by the way?
I'm doing great. I'm happy to be here with you because, like you, I always love to see Deep X teams fight each other. These two teams, I mean, are pretty much established teams of this scene that I really want to see these good teams play against each other. And since it's day 2, we're going to start with Splat Zones on Macomart.
I'd be surprised if people don't know who these teams are by now. But if you don't, then you probably fought them anyway, and you probably do. So it's I'm excited. Anyway, we're going into game 1 here. Splat Zones Macomart. Let's see what the teams pull out here.
Alright, Black Lotus in pink right here. And Facade in green. Now, Black Lotus, you said earlier while we were in the break room that Noctis was not going to bring Balloon Neo. Acing.
Yeah, this has surprised me, actually. He's been playing mostly Luna Neo here. Sorry, not Luna Neo, sorry, Vanilla Luna here.
Yeah.
And anyway, the game starts now as we see Mert painting zone. Early flip here for Facade as Captain Happy getting the cool soon. One goes down on Black Lotus and it's Luna. Anger running in here with the 10 shield is going to run out of ink, has to jump back out, and Black Lotus immediately flicks the zone back again.
Yeah, we're still fighting for mid right here, but Black Lotus, they're kind of stuck to the side. They're able to regroup into the middle right there. Both teams still run in circles around the zone. Nobody really... Oh, wait, 2 down onto Black Lotus. Facade are taking control right here.
2 go down early, Black Lotus. Another one goes down here. This is going to be a bit of a snowball for the start of the game. Another 2 go down for Black Lotus at the start. It's a 2v2 actually. Noctis and Anger on zone, the 2 weapons that cannot paint. Are they going to be able to cap the zone? Yes, they will. Noctis gets another 2 on the right stack and is already pressuring under the ledge toward the pencil. Has to back out, goes down early, runs a bit too far in here. Laby is sharking under the plat here. Is not able to get a pick, and the zone finally is in the control of a team with Black Lotus.
Yeah, and Black Lotus, no penalty right now, trying to hold that zone with the Crab Tank, and the splashdowns are deployed by Facade. They want to get back in there, and with 2 players down, they're gonna paint the zone back. Acing every second one team gets the advantage, the other team goes right back in.
Yeah, I'm noticing that. It is just a brawl in mid right now. Neither team is able to get a good, strong hold. It's going down very, very quickly. Noctis has to jump out there. Does actually get picked by Ori under the ledge. The Zuka is popped by Anger as well. Are they able to get any value? No, they aren't. But the splash goes down on the zone. Facade finally gets the lead here as 2 are pushing on the left stack. Lady is able to get J-Rod on the stack. This could be the cap here for Black Lotus. Noctis is able to get one. Throws the hammer. Doesn't get the pick. Ori is alone on the zone. On the stack. And Levy is not able to get the pick. They don't actually know Ori's there. Ori finally jumps out. Anger is already pushing with Levy on the right side into their spawn. And Noctis is pushing the flat as well. This is not looking good here for Facade. Noctis finally goes down. Very good pick there by Ori. Anger is still in the spawn though, storming. They're completely ignoring him when the zone goes to Facade.
Yeah, Anger able to take a lot of aggro, but not enough to get the zone. And now Bazooka is firing. Bazooka is not finding much luck right there. Anger is still thrown to the side of Facade, but Facade are keeping that zone.
Penalty is very low here for Facade. They're going to start getting points here. Splashdown is wasted, unfortunately. On the zone, Anger and Noctis are running in on the right side with the tension. Ori gets a fantastic pick on Noctis there on the right side, and Black Lotus do end up getting the cap though. So it's not the end of the world for Black Lotus, but Ori is still in a really struggling spot, and the strikes get popped on the zone. This could be another flip again for Facade.
Yeah, and right now, Facade are not able to push through Anger, deploying the shield across the zone. is going to stop things, but Crab Tank able to get one, but not able to get... Oh, wait! Able to get Anger to the side, but it's huge. Facade will be able to push back in. They lost the lead, Acing, but they're back in control now.
Anger is playing like a rat right now, really in the other team's faces. They're not able to properly deal with him, and it's just stalling out points for them. But finally, they do get control here because the zone is constantly flipping. Both teams have really low penalties, so already Facade gets one down, or maybe gets two down now, and is getting points here. This could be really, really good for Facade. Noctis, trying to defend the right side here, is getting pinched out really badly. Does actually get a pick on J-Rod there, and now the zone might get picked. Two dog out on Facade. Noctis goes down as well. They're going to be able to get the cap here unless they can outpaint the pencil. They do, and strikes get popped on zone as well. Anger running in on the pencil is not able to get the pick here. Another one goes down. Ori goes down as well, and it's 3v3 on zone. And once again, it's another case of both teams have no penalty. So Black Lotus is going to be able to get lead very soon. Oh no, so start getting points soon.
Yeah, they're gonna get points, but they didn't get that many splats onto Facade. Facade moved back, so they'll be able to move back in very soon. And here comes the Crab Tank. Here comes all of Facade going in. The splashdown is going to get the cap with 40 seconds left. That lead for Facade could be enough, Acing.
I mean, that being said, Facade also went down. It's a 2v2 on zone right now. Are they going to be able to get... Who's going to get the cap here? The strikes get popped on zone by Ari. Will they finally be able to cap? No, they won't. It's still in neutral here. Anger with the 10 shields finally running in. Is going to Zuka Ori. Are they going to get the pick? No, they're not. Black Lotus has finally got control of the zone as Facade has to back up all the way to the plat. Ori goes down on left side, two are pushing on left. This could be a really strong push. Another one goes down the plat. This could be lead here for Black Lotus. Captain Happy's being ran out by the Nautilus. Are they going to get the pick? Noctis throws the hammer on the crab. Two go down on Black Lotus though. Are they going to be able to lose the zone? They need to hold to lead.
Black Lotus losing the zone right now. It's neutral. Whoever fades that zone will get the game. And it's Black Lotus getting the zone back and getting the win.
Wow. Okay. That was unfortunate for Facade at the end there, going two down and getting their spawn absolutely rushed. And you hate to see losing in a situation like that, but
hey,
I think fair play from Black Lotus.
Hey, one team has to lose in the end. But yeah, I mean, both of these teams showed us how fast they can go, how much they can fight. It was non-stop fighting around that zone. And once things were settled, Black Lotus was able to hold it one last time to deny that last push by Facade, who most of the time were able to get in and get forward so easily.
I noticed a couple hammers getting thrown by Noctis there and not getting any picks usually, which was unfortunate, but I see that they're already trying to adapt the hammer buff into their playstyle. Likewise, I saw on Facade, J-Rod, I think it was on Nautilus, trying to cap zone and successfully doing so with the splashdown, because it does cap on its own now because of the paint buff. So he successfully pulled that off at one point and flipped it back into the favor of Facade. So fair play there. That game was very back and forth, so this could still go either way, and Facade could very easily bring this back.
Yeah, it was indeed pretty close. And Acing, you said earlier that both of these teams lost their first day of LUTI, but they both lost 5-4. This is an intense and very close Division X that we have here for this season of LUTI. So I can't wait to see more of these teams. Now, this time we're going to go to Scorch Gorge for the second game.
Scorch Gorge Clam Blitz. If I were to guess, Noctis will not be going the hammer here. I would imagine he will be much more comfortable on Zipcaster. I think they're always running a very similar comp to what they run now, with the only real exception being maybe the swapping the Gal for something or swapping the Luna around to the other one. I think Noctis has also been playing S-Blast, so maybe he could pull that out. Likewise, what are Facade going to do is my question, because I'm much less familiar with their comps, so are they going to maybe switch something up, or are they going to stick with what they're comfortable with?
Since we're talking about it, Acing, and you're the Luna expert, until recently, everybody, you included, was like, Luna is not viable at top level, especially the vanilla Luna, and now we see Noctis rocking it and making it work. What happened?
Whoa.
Oh!
Luna Neo's gotten picked, actually. Hold that thought. As the Nautilus gets switched to the Rain one. Luna Neo is not good, and I think V Luna is also okay right now. I think it's just being enabled by the comps. So, Hammer getting buffed, maybe you'll see more Luna Neo, but you never know. Anyway, the game starts here. Both teams running into mid on right side. Cooler is popped by both teams immediately. Crab is also up very early on the right side there, as the tent shield immediately just cancels it out. 3 go down on Black Lotus really early. This is going to be a massive push unless Mo can get a pick. Gets a nice trade on the bucket. Very, very early push coming in here by not by Facade. Black Lotus coming in for the defense here. Are they going to be able to successfully get a pick? They do get one. It's a 3v3 on basket. Not enough. There's no... Facade don't have any clams here. They can score another 2 or 3 here, but this will stall out unless they back up. Another one goes down. 2 go down on Black Lotus. The push is not over just yet. They need to be able to deal with this. 3 go down on Black Lotus.
Facade just got the picks and the clams to keep it going. They are still in there, and as you said, they're out of clams right here, but they're still in the position to maintain the pressure, make sure Black Lotus is forced to defend, and there's more clams going into the basket. 35 going. We just only a minute happened, and we're already in deep danger territory for Black Lotus.
Facade coming back after losing game 1, fighting. They don't want to lose another game early, this early on. The Crab does get popped on left side. He's going to get immediately shredded. He does get a fantastic trade on Noctis there, though, to bring it to a 3v3 in neutral. Maybe going to top mid, gets a pick on Ori. Another one's on left side. Gerald is getting chased here. Are they going to live? Yes, they are. This is forced Black Lotus on the defense here. Sorry. No, forced Facade on the defense here, sorry. And Black Lotus may be able to get the pick. They haven't really got any clams to go in with, though. Are they finally going to be able to make a ball? No, they aren't. This is just going to stall out until one of them make a ball.
They pushed a bit too early. They didn't have the super clam yet. Now they have it, but all of Facade has respawned. Here comes the Zuka by Anger, but the Zuka is no longer working to get the 3 splats, it seems. and Black Lotus loses 2 players.
Down on Black Lotus, this could be yet another push for Facade in their spawn. Mert's going to have to hold their ground here. Anger's there upset as well. J-Rod flanking on the right side with Manolas. Are they going to be able to get a pick? No. The front is also getting pushed. The Crab and the Pencil are fully set up. Tent Shield thankfully being able to block it. Anger's running it. Anger does not get the pick on the Pencil. So this is now 2 down for Black Lotus. 3 down for Black Lotus. Only problem is Facade do not have any clams yet. Never mind.
They collect the clam as they maintain the pressure, and that has been their strength in this game. J-Rod still in there, get the last clam in to give a bit more time, with the super clam jumping in, but just 18. Only 6 clam left is all they would need, but Black Lotus are able to defend, able to stay in this game. Acing, they have less than 2 minutes to get a monster push if they want to come back.
Doesn't help that Facade seems to be firmly in control of the game right now, as they've gotten like, what, 2-3 pushes now into their spawn, and are at 18, whereas Black Lotus took very long to make a ball and are only at 80. They have to get a monster push, and another one goes down on Black Lotus really early there. They need to be able to get their picks. Anger runs in to try and get some kind of momentum going for Black Lotus. One jumps out. Noctis is there as well. They finally actually have control up front, but they just haven't made a ball yet. Noctis manages to make the ball. It goes in, but Anger has to jump out. The pretty cam is going in. That's not going in the basket, is it? No, it is not. And again, they just haven't been able to get their footing on a push yet.
It's Black Lotus, if they manage to push a little bit faster, they could open the basket and take space before the specials are coming from Facade, before the Crab tank is on top of that basket to absolutely defend it and shred the super jumps. It's not much, but between these two teams, it's only half a second that's going to make the difference.
My heart sunk out my chest there. That's all they've been nearly running into the strikes. Whale does get up. Black Lotus don't have mid. They only have 30 seconds to get all the way down to 18 and lower. And they just haven't got time. But as I say that, 2 go down on Facade. This could be the opportunity. But Black Lotus they have a ball as well. Are they going to be able to score it? Yes, they are, but there's still a long way to go. Another ball gets made by Mert. Is that going in the basket? Yes, it is. This could be the lead soon. If they keep the Met up, 2 go down on Facade. 3 go down on Facade. They have clams as well at a full white. For Facade, Black Lotus just need clams. They need clams. There's already 6. Wait, this could be the lead. Switching immediately toward Facade. Oh my, how have they brought this back? That's a KO.
The perfect push by Black Lotus right there. And again, all they needed was 1 split second extra to set themselves up to take the position. And when the clams spawn right next to the basket, you know you can maintain the pressure and hold the basket open longer. Black Lotus just got a second comeback in a row acing.
I think commentator's curse might have struck there for a moment because I was like, Facade is firmly in control of this game, and immediately two of their team goes down, and then they get wiped on defense as well. And Black Lotus just summons all the clams in the world to go from 70 to 0 in the span of about 20 seconds. That is pretty impressive of a comeback. They did not let the losing get to their heads and immediately just, KO'd.
It's the thing with when the team has a Luna and a Tent, you know that anything could happen. You know that you're never safe, that weird moves that you're not used to see at that level, at that speed, are going to happen because it's such a unique comp that Black Lotus likes to run. They have... Sometimes they get shredded because it's not aligning perfectly, and sometimes they do dark magic and summon a monster push that gives them the crazy comeback.
Tent and Luna is very interesting. First and foremost, it has a lot of synergy with each other because one enables the other.
Yeah.
So, I think Black Lotus have been doing that to good effect. I think more so toward the end of that game, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But it's also Tent and Luna together. It's kind of weird to fight. Like, teams aren't familiar with fighting that kind of comp. So to be able to adapt, like how I think Facade was doing very well at adapting until the very end. To be able to adapt that kind of weird playstyle is very impressive. So unfortunately, I have lost the game, but there's still a long way to go in the set as we look at game 3, which is ship shape, cargo code, tower control.
I mean, we're going to tower control, and there's a monster blaster on the side of Black Lotus. This is the Black Lotus mode, I'd say.
This is also a good map for Luna. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's okay for Luna.
It's
okay for Luna. I wouldn't be surprised if we see an S Plus coming out. But at the same time, it is Noctis. So Zip Luna has been picked. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. But
once again, saying the same for Facade.
Yeah. That's the vanilla Nautilus again for some rain. Facade, they have the good comp to punish Black Lotus for running forward, but Black Lotus have the good comp for getting away with things thanks to their tent.
Yeah, exactly. Plus, cooler spam is really useful for Black Lotus to get both angered. Oh, okay, 2 go down early for Facade. It's okay, 2 go down early for Black Lotus as well, though. This is just a really interesting neutral fight. Both the Nor and the Edit are looking at each other right now in mid. 2 go down. Noctis manages to get 2 on the Greats. However, Captain Happy is able to pick the Edit, and 2 go down for Black Lotus as well. Both teams, I think, have been full wiped at this point. Zuka gets popped on top left. They might be able to get the checkpoint here. No, the strikes get popped. And then the team's going to be running in. Are they going to be able to hold the top left? Anger's running in with the tent shield. Ori's solo with fighting up top. 2 go down on Black Lotus early. The 3 go down on Black Lotus early. It's just Noctis at a full wipe for Facade. And they are going to start their first push.
Yeah, and Black Lotus didn't manage to get the first checkpoint. That first checkpoint, it's going to get broken, but it takes time. It takes a bit to get through it. And right now, it's Facade's turn to be on it. There's nobody to really contest it right now. That's going to be the lead and the checkpoint for them. Now it's time to get in, and with that crab tank and the strikes, Black Lotus is forced to dance in their spawn right now.
The specials pop early. Lady, you're still alive. Lady, you're still alive. No, Lady sees. Oh no. Is it too late in the game? I don't think so. I think... Yeah, it's not. Okay. I think they were like 1 point away from having it be too late in the game there. I thought Lady just thought that he died, and... So I knew that was to stay there.
It looked like it. It looked like it for a second, but it looks like we have a DC just in time for the reset, as you said. But again, we see Facade that's able to beat this Black Lotus team. Again, it's a 2-0, but Facade was winning these first 2 games, and we're again leading the game and leading the push right there.
I was going to comment on how heavy the fighting is usually at the start, where both teams are just really trying to set themselves up for something. And initially it was Black Lotus, but then 2 went down immediately, and then Black Lotus got full wiped, and it just snowballed in favour of Facade there. I don't think that push would have lasted for Facade, though, because they used all of their specials and they only got the towers like 50. So
Yeah.
I think Black Lotus would have been able to bring that back before the DC. But there is a consistent theme now. Facade is being stronger during the first parts of the game, and then right at the end
Yeah.
they seem to be crumbling. And let's see if that repeats itself as we run back to ship-shaped cargo code DC.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to see again these two teams run at each other, as you said, try to get something going, try to get momentum. And given what we've seen, I mean, anything could happen because these teams fight fast. One single splat could completely flip the game and allow a team to get a monster push.
I've just noticed that Levy is running opening gambit here. So I think Facade are playing they are playing very, very safe to not let Levy get any chance of being able to use that opening gambit.
Ooh.
As the crab does get popped early, 2 go down on each side. Ori
Ooh.
managed to get the trade with the 52. That is going to keep the gambit alive. It is just Mert and Anger. Anger's on the top left. 2 go
Ooh.
down, 3 go down now for
Oh.
Facade. I was trying to process what was happening there. 3 go down, the early push going to Black Lotus this time, as the Zuka
Yeah.
does unfortunately get popped too early and is not able to get any value. But Angus Tent Shield is so good at defending the tower. Noctis does immediately get picked off the Zipcaster though. Levy is running in behind. He's going to get picked as well to 3v3. But again, the Tent Shield's just preventing Facade from running forward.
Yeah. And it's Black Lotus going through the court this time, but Facade is answering. Facade are getting out of their spawn with the help of a Crapton. They're able to get back control with 2 players down. That could be Facade getting some momentum now, unless Anger is able to pull something huge with that 10 shield. Oh!
2 go down early for Facade though, as Noctis gets a double kill.
Oh.
On the top right, it's just Ori and Captain Happy. And again, the momentum is going to go toward Black Lotus now. Zipcaster is popped. It is unfortunately going to get picked before the second shot can come out. It is just Mert on tower. He's going to get ran at really heavily here. However, he does get the pick on the bucket. And someone dies on top left. I think Anger is trying to cross top left. J-Rod's holding it now, actually. There's Noctis running in with the Zipcaster. Is not able to get a pick. Goes down again. That's the 3rd time Noctis has died in Zipcaster.
Yeah.
Maybe getting picked here is J-Rod, and the 3 go down now for Black Lotus.
It's
There's the
non-stop fight and it's a wipe out. Black Lotus got to 20 points, which is nothing to scoff at, but with 3 minutes left in the game, Acing, Facade still have the time to prepare something big. And now that they have the tower, now that they have the special advantage and the tactical already, it's their turn to get a big push.
J-Rod is trying to push top left here, but the 10 shield just seems to be getting spammed across the right. 2 go down on Black Lotus, however, 2 go down on Facade, 3 go down now on Facade. Levy going crazy right now. Are they going to be able to get the quad? No, they're not. But that is completely shut down any chance of a Facade push. And all of their specials, bar the strikes, have been used in that push.
It's again Black Lotus. Every time they lose players, every time they're behind, they get the splat, exactly the splat they need to get back in the game. Lady still dancing, they get wiped again, and this time the tower is on mid. That's a free push for Facade, but they still haven't pierced the first checkpoint.
J-Rod is trying to beat the tent shield up to top left here. Is not able to, gets pressured out. Noctis is trying to run in here, gets one with a bomb really early and very good pick. Ori goes down as well, and the pencil line goes down. That's 3 down, the jump's going to get camped here as well. Noctis able to get 3 there, I believe, on the top right to completely shut down Facade's push. And he's running in, gets another 2! In the spawn, he's going to zip early as well. Are they going to be able to get 3? No, they're not, but Noctis going crazy there.
Even when Noctis died in these Zipcasters, but these Zipcasters are doing the job of maintaining so much pressure, of forcing Facade to move back and defend. Right there, Anger is in position with that tent to be so annoying. And Black Lotus is back at the checkpoint. It's 3 players down, and it's only the splash that's going to be a wipeout, and that's a KO.
This is the first game now where Facade did not have a good advantage initially, and they had the advantage for the ship shape, the initial ship shape game. But I think it seems like Black Lotus changed up their strategy a little bit in general, and then had full control for the most of the game there. And anytime they got anytime Facade got to the checkpoint, it would just be immediately shut down by Black Lotus. So I think Facade need to switch something up here, because they're either getting massively pushed or just not having control now.
Yeah, Black Lotus has been learning what Facade is doing. They've been adapting throughout the game and getting better and better throughout the game, every time getting the comeback. This time they didn't get a comeback, but the DC allowed them to really discuss, okay, this is what they're doing, this is how we counter it. And it really worked for them. They took full control of this game, not letting Facade get any push, get any checkpoint right there. And this is Black Lotus with a huge KO, now up 3-0. And as you said, it's on Facade to change something, to change their game.
Well, we go to Museum d'Alfonsina Rainmaker next, which unfortunately I do think would be a map that's advantageous right now for Black Lotus, just due to the Tent Shield and due to the Zipcaster Luna as well. I do think it's time for Facade to change something now, because if not, this could start snowballing, especially since Black Lotus have got the lead in the set right now.
I think Facade cannot wait for Black Lotus to run at them. They have a comp to punish people for running at them, but the Tent and the Luna can't get away with running. Facade not changing their comp. Will they change their playstyle?
That's a
will they
Nautilus.
go more
That's
aggressive?
the other Nautilus. That's the
Oh
other
yeah, that's the
Nautilus.
other list. The one where
Actually, that's a Neo Luna as well. Anger and Noctis on the flank early, getting immediately prevented from being able to run in here. Noctis under the ledge is not able to get a pick here. Ori dies after like 4 shots. Noctis is able to get an early pick here, and Levy and Anger are already running the plat to maybe get a good early checkpoint.
And Black Lotus right here. Again, this time they are getting the opening. They are getting the early momentum. They're going to splashdown, but the splashdown is not finding what they want to. J-Rod is forced in that corner and splatted. And now Black Lotus is back. They'll have to wait a little bit before getting to the checkpoint, but they're still in control.
J-Rod's cooler ran out just as he hit the jump button, so he was unfortunately killed in the bottom right there. As I think, although Black Lotus do go 1 down, they may not be able to get the checkpoint here. They don't. Noctis is running in though. 3 going down, it's just Anger. Anger cannot pop this on his own. He's going to Shark here instead. He might die to pop. No, he doesn't. The Rainmaker does get dropped, and Anger is now just sat behind the team here, as Facade is going to get a pick. He's going to get a pick on Lady, gets a pick on Noctis as well. They're going to be able to run to potentially get the lead and the check here. 3 go down, it's just Anger who I believe is behind them right now. Zuka's from behind. Are they going to be able to get the pick? No, the nerf on Zuka. Of course, there's only 235s to beat up there. Anger's still in mid, but Lady goes down on the plat as well.
And that's Facade getting in, getting the huge lead. They're still in there, and they're getting the KO. 1 point. 1 point from a KO. Facade. Huge push right there. They simply went forward.
Ori managed to body block the Rainmaker there and take the shots instead of the Rain, allowing it to get to 1, which is impressive. This is a really early lead for Facade, especially when they've got a comp that's going to be quite good at holding them back for the rest of the game here. So Black Lotus need to really pull something out the bag here to be able to bring this back.
Yeah, Facade right now forcing Black Lotus to get an even bigger comeback that they used to, but it's not working right now. Black Lotus has 2 players down. Ori is dancing around, getting a splat on Anger, and another one on Noctis. It's 3 players down, and Lady is forced to wait with that gal and defend the platform.
Facade is saying, hey, you're not winning another game in a row here. We need to bring the momentum back in our favor. And is holding them back properly as Anger already goes down early on the right side here. And Lady is almost going to get picked, does get picked finally. Noctis is there as well. J-Rod is going to be running the plat. His splashdown's out. Is that going to get a pick? It is. Mert's having to run back, but the hammer gets thrown by Noctis in the pit. Captain Happy's with the Rainmaker on the plat, really far in right now. This could be another lead.
And right now it's pretty strong. Facade are still in control of that Rainmaker, forcing Black Lotus to use what they have simply to splat the Rainmaker on the platform, and everybody from Facade is ready to punish anybody from grabbing right there.
So I have no reason to push too far forward right now. They are just trying to waste Black Lotus's time, and they're trying to stress them out as much as they can, and it's working. Because again, Lady goes down early. Anger's already pushing the plat here on the right side. It's going to get chased. Gets a pick on the splash. Really good pick here. This could maybe swing things back toward Black Lotus as the Rainmaker resets.
Rainmaker is back into mid, and Facade and Black Lotus are back into the fight. Lady getting in, getting punished. It's 3 players down onto Black Lotus. 1 minute left in the game, and Black Lotus needs to regroup, needs to prepare a formal push as all of Facade are waiting for them. Oh,
not a good death there from Noctis. This is just going to stall out any chance of Facade to run in again. Does get the pick there from Anger on Ori. Are they going to be able to push further forward? Noctis is on the flank here against the Splash. Is not able to get the pick as well. But Anger's able to help clean this up. They need to get the momentum here on Black Lotus because they need to get a KO to be able to win this game. And that means they need as many picks as they can. But 2 do go down on Facade.
yeah, Facade taking control right there. The crab tank deployed so hard, but Black Lotus is in. They get the checkpoint and they still have a presence. Anger deploying another shield, maintaining the pressure. Now Black Lotus have the eyes on the prize. They don't have much time, but they already have a splat onto the bucket. Can they get more? Captain Happy is splatted. That's no pencil for you. Lotus, they lost 2 players. J-Rod with a splash down, not able to get the splat, but Mert is alone. That's going to be Facade getting the splat and getting game number 4.
It was so nearly another comeback from Black Lotus there, but unfortunately the 2 front lines did go down during that push, and just there was no way the Facade were going to be able to live for the rest of that push. Finally, Facade is able to hold their ground and not get pushed back by Black Lotus at the end of the game.
And Black Lotus was there. Black Lotus almost got that comeback, but in the end, having to KO on this map, and especially when your team knows that all they have to do is deny the KO, it is rough. It is very, very hard, especially against a team of the caliber of Facade.
Especially when they've got splashdown and strikes as well. It's going to be very hard to get the KO unless you just fully wipe the team with the Rainmaker really far up on their player, which unfortunately did not happen. Very, very good from Facade there. Also, I think the reason they got the Reign to 1 was because there was 2 people in mid and they just weren't able to kill it until right as the Rainmaker was on the pedestal. I think it was the Pencil who got the pick. So, you know, I think across the board, a very good game from Facade, but also a pretty weak one from Black Lotus compared to what we've seen from them so far.
Yeah, I mean, Black Lotus had good control, but it took them so much to get the checkpoint, and a few hesitations and a few wrong drops allowed Facade to get in, to get the 1 push that they wanted. Now, going into splat zones of Mahi Mahi Resorts. This is the classic map, and another good 10th Lunar map, I feel.
Yeah, it definitely is, I think. But at the same time, it's also going to be very good. It's a pretty standard map, so it's pretty good for something like a bucket, a splash. So I think this is pretty even. I would say this isn't a very good Lunar map, personally. But because it's a lot of flat terrain, but the Tent Shield does kind of help the Luna do the thing it wants to do, which is very convenient, I think.
Yeah, and what I love about this map, and especially at top level, is the fact that it's so flat in the middle. Once the map opens, you can have these big team fights. And the fact that we have 2 established teams that practice together, you know that these team fights are going to be something to really watch for.
I agree fully. I think Facades have found their footing a little bit more because that was a dominant game.
Yeah.
So let's see if they can carry it into the next one on Splat Zones Mahi. Let's have a look at what the teams pull out here. Same again from Black Lotus with the Luna Neo. And same again for Facade. So they're just sticking with what they're comfortable with from now on. Yeah,
they're sticking to their guns right there. Noctis bringing back the fizzy bombs. Honestly, fizzy bombs on here are going to be very useful, especially for zones like, you know, you can just hold space thanks to it. And now with the tactical up, both teams are running forward. The crab tank is going to shred the shield, and that's Facade taking early control right here.
3 go down early on the side of Black Lotus. Noctis does manage to get a pick on Ori as well, though, to stall things out slightly. Hammer does get through him, isn't able to get a pick. This is Facade's first hold on zones, and they aren't... Oh, wait. Okay, no, there we go. Noctis does go down on the bumper. And 2 go down on Black Lotus again, but Black Lotus do manage to cap the zone early. Anger is also picked. 3 go down on Black Lotus. Facade are coming back fighting it.
And Facade is not stopping the fight. They're in position right there. That splash is pretty close to the crab tank and in the position to activate it to deal so much. Facade waiting for Black Lotus to dare go in. And here it comes.
Oh no.
Anger surviving, but
Ori.
not surviving long enough.
Ori getting 3 in the spawn there. Stalling out Black Lotus's retake fully and wasting their cooler effect. But they finally do go down, and Black Lotus start running in, but Noctis also goes down outside the tent shield. Ori manages to get it. Oh no, Ori gets picked there by Levy. Levy's gonna be able to help cat the zone. Black Lotus do deny the early KO from Facade.
Yeah, very important cap right here by Black Lotus, but this is not over. They still need to take control of the map, and with 2 players down onto Facade, Black Lotus are pushing forward. Now it's their turn to hold 2 versus 2, but Black Lotus has the whole map painted blue right now.
There's so much fighting going on in this game. It's unbelievable how confident these players are in their own abilities, because there's constantly 1 or 2 down. As I say that, 2 go down on Black Lotus. The strikes get popped. This is going to be a cap for Facade here. But the splash goes down as well, so it gets neutralized immediately.
And here comes the answer by Black Lotus, immediately coming back in. They lose the gal, but Noctis into the side. Noctis is punished as well. Facade able to hold things down, and with a crab tank deployed above the zone, the Black Lotus is kind of forced into 2 groups of 2. That's
3
huge.
go down for Facades. 3 go down there for Facade as Noctis jumps to Anger, who is Zuckering on the right side, and they was able to clean things up. This is going to be a retake situation for Facade. The cooler gets popped. Are they going to be able to get an A pick? No, they're not. Captain Happy's unable to do that, and there's just a lot of pressure on the plat right now.
Yeah, right now, Black Lotus holding strong. They have no penalty. They only need to hold for a few more seconds, but there are 2 players down as Facade is trying to get in. The strikes are painting the zone with the splashdown. That's enough to apply penalty and keep the lead. Noctis getting 1 with the hammer, looking to get another with the Luna, but gets splatted as Black Lotus is still holding. Penalty isn't that big, acing. Black Lotus doesn't need to hold that long.
I think Noctis died to a sprinkler there. I just want to make that be known, as Levy does go down on the far right side of the zone. 2 go down, 3 go down here. Black Lotus are not going to be able to get the lead here from this push, and yet again Facade successfully retakes. Their lead is so big that they've been able to just get the retakes early, especially after that early push.
Yeah. Facade really riding the momentum that they had at the start of the game, forcing Black Lotus to try more, get more splats, get more forward. Right now Black Lotus activating the specials, pushing their way forward. Can they get to the zone? There isn't much time left, and the splashdown is punished, but is still able to keep the zone for Facade as Black Lotus right now. Anger needs to get Bazooka to connect. It's 2 down onto Facade. Happy is forced away, and Black Lotus has 1 last chance at getting the lead back.
They have time here, but Facade are going to be farming their specials and playing really, really safe in their spawn to get that. And Noctis does go down early on the right side. Levy's getting pressured here by the pencil. They drop, but Levy is able to get 1 pick though. Does go down, but this is going to be the lead of Black Lotus here.
Huge lead in the nick of time, of course, in the last second by Black Lotus. But that's 2 players down on each side. Facade not able to cap. The splashdown able to cap both. Bad splashdown buff saving Facade right here. They're going to need an overtime victory now.
3 go down now for Black Lotus. It's 3v1 on zone. Mert sat alone. J-Ro's trying to challenge that. Levy just as well is able to get the heal. He's able to get the equal Mert as well. Lotus is above the ledge, poking it away. He clears it up. They have a hammer here. This is their only retake special as of right now. They haven't got a cooler. They have to go here in order to get the lead. Otherwise, they're going to lose the game in overtime. It's going to be Facade's attempt. But, wait, 2 go down here for Facade. It's a 2v4.
Can they get it? Oh, the
Wait, the splashdown gets 2. The splashdown gets 1, but it's just J-Ro on his own. They're going to be able to cap here.
Black Lotus pulling through, denying Facade the comeback. What a game, acing.
The hammer throw there, the buff coming in clutch. I think it killed the crab, which allowed
Yeah,
Black Lotus to just drop right and help clean things up on the right side.
Yeah.
Facade are not in a good spot now for the set. They need to win 4 in a row.
Yeah, that is pretty rough for them as Black Lotus. I mean, these two teams, they look pretty even, but Black Lotus is able to pull through and get the victory consistently. It's just these tiny little things that allow Black Lotus to get back in.
Facade seem to be on their... they get like these major leads, but then go like 2 or 3 down, or maybe fully wiped, and it just allows Black Lotus to fully ride off that high and retake the lead, and they've done that 3 times in this set now. So it's a consistent pattern that they are going down in nearly full wipes. That being said, Facade did have the ability to camp zone, but they just weren't able to hold it.
Yeah. Yeah, well, they were not able to be denied Black Lotus from moving in, and Black Lotus is they have the tools to simply force their way forward between the 52 Gao that has the wall, the Brella, the tent, of course, that has the tent, and then the Luna that can create different opportunities, whether with Hammer or with this Zipcaster. You always have to pay attention to the Luna.
I think especially when there's a tent umbrella in play as well, the Luna and the tent are most likely going to be very paired with each other. So, you know, not being able to punish that effectively is going to let them run rampant. And I think especially Anger's been very, very hard for Facade to kill because he's constantly in their faces. So I think Facade needs to help clean up the front lines, and I think the back lines will just be, not the back lines, the mid line and the back lines will just be pretty quickly cleaned up.
Yeah, but it's not over. We've seen Facade play. We know that they can win these games. That most of these games, Facade was so close to win these games. It's really a matter of sealing the deal. It's a matter of handling the pressure, because right now, as you said, Facade, they need to win everything from now on. And that's a huge amount of pressure on them.
I think even though it is 4-1 to Black Lotus right now, I do think it's pretty much 50-50 regarding the teams. Because if you exclude the last second losses, it should be 4-1 to Facade right now. So, yeah, I think it's not like Facade are fully out of it at this point. They have got the potential, and they have shown it throughout the duration of the set. They just need to pull it together.
Yeah, and given the fact that Black Lotus only has 3 players right now, I guess Facade has a good shot at winning this game, but I think we're gonna reset that one.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Okay, that's... Wait.
Is that an October?
They can't... I might be wrong, but wasn't it Levy who DC'd before as well? Surely they can't replay that.
If you DC before the game starts, usually it doesn't count as a DC. I'm not sure about the Sendu. I mean the Sendu, the LUTI rules, but usually in most tournaments that's the case. I don't want to adjudicate.
I think also that I think.
I will. I
would say let them replay, but
I would say that as too, but that's not up to us, and
it's not up for us. But what would I want to just mention for the maps, by the way, they have to win 4 in a row. They need to win Clamblitz on Barnacle. They need to win Inkblot Tower Control. They need to win Undertow Rainmaker. They need to win Umami Zones. And I think they can do Barnacle, but when it comes to Inkblot and when it comes to Undertow, that's going to be really tough for Facade, because those are definitely maps that are in the favor of Black Lotus. So one game at a time, but if they manage to win this, they have a steep hill to climb still.
Yeah, a steep hill to climb. At this point, like for Facade, it's one game at a time. Can they get Barnacle? And they have to focus on that. They have to get ready for that. So yeah, I'm getting notified that the DC happened during the weapon select, and we're gonna do a replay, and I guess we're gonna do another replay.
We're gonna have to do another replay.
Yeah, I mean, maybe we should play host.
Guys, what is
happening?
Stay in the room, please. Okay, well... I love Splatoon. Great netcode, I think.
Yeah, I mean...
Oh, the replay, hang on, run it through.
Yeah, and let's see the replay of them phoning it in and, and resetting the room.
It's, Okay, well...
Alright. I mean,
this happens.
that's... Acing, that's actually good for Facade. They get to rest, they get to think, they get to talk a little bit and breathe and laugh about all of it. That's nice for them. Now we see both teams are in, nobody disconnected. I see 8 players in. Can we get a game? I see 8. Let's go. We can do this. Please. Ooh, and Noctis.
Are we staying in the room? We are staying in the room.
Yes.
No Luna here, we get the custom blaster being picked. So this is the first time during this set that we have not seen a Luna blaster get picked by Black Lotus. Also, J-Rod picking the Splashdown Nautilus for this game.
Yeah, I mean, both teams are bringing the triple splashdown. Both teams are looking to get some power under the basket, I guess. And right there, we're back to that fight for mid at the start.
Levy does have opening gambit again. They need to be able to get the pick. They don't get the pick. That's the game of the opening gambit. Completely gone here. But Anger, once again, is just far behind them. It seems like Facade are just going to fully ignore Anger and run the plat down toward Levy here. What is Anger going to be doing? Anger's going to Zuka from behind. Does finally get picked, but that is fully stalled Facade now from running in.
Yeah, and right now, it's... both teams still fighting for mid. 2 players down onto Facade. The Black Lotus are going to get control, are going to get all the clans that are in mid right now. Captain Happy moving back to the sniping position to defend.
Once again, it looks like... When I say once again, it's Black Lotus have got control early on in this game as opposed to the previous games where it's been Facade that's had early control. But they're even on clams here, so if Facade can get a good wipe here, they could get a very quick push. As Anger does go down in the Tenderbrella. Another splashdown gets popped, kills 2 and cancels another splashdown. It's just Mert here trying to hold the ground and does get the pick on Ari. Anger goes down on top left, and it's just fighting constantly with trades and trades.
Yeah, Black Lotus are forced back. They're saving their super climb, but they're also forced to move back, wait for the rest of the team to come in. Now Facade has control over all of mid. They have a super clam ready. They have lots of clams to follow through. The big question is, can they get their specials ready to get a big push?
Black Lotus are going to have their special soon as well as the whale gets picked and the pencil goes down on Facade. The team has to retreat here and is going to be chased. Levy's in the right street, does actually get punished for overextending their Angers in the 10 shield as well. J-Rod does go down as well. This is going to be pretty much a neutral game here. As the crab does get popped on the top right, Noctis trying to shoot down. They aren't able to get the pick. Noctis lives with 1 HP, does finally die. And this is once again going to be down 3 for Black Lotus.
3 down, and Facade opens the basket right there with strikes to follow through. That's going to be a bit more clams in there. J-Rod activating the splashdown. Not able to find much, but able to find the splat thanks to the Nautilus itself. The answer of the defensive splashdown. The basket is going to close. I mean, 2 small clams added to that super clam. That's a much smaller push than it could have been.
Facade had a lot of clams at that point, but I think they 2 died on top left, and it was just left to J-Rod to try and kill them, so they lost all their clam economy going in, and Noctis helped clean that up so the push died. Which now means we're back into a neutral game as Noctis goes down early in this neutral. Levy's running in, trying to find the pick. Isn't able to get one, but Ori does go down to Anger there in the left street as Black Lotus advance further into the stack here. Are they going to be able to get control of it? Yes, they are. The stack is fully in control, and J-Rod goes down early. Ori is going to try and fight Levy here to go down for Facade. Captain Happy is on the basket here with the cooler. Noctis starts throwing clams in. This is going to be the lead for Black Lotus.
Yeah, a very nice lead for Black Lotus. They lose 2 players in the process though, and a few more splats happening. Facade are going to get back control of their side now. Can they get the clams? Can they get the push?
1 minute and 20 seconds left in the game, and neither team has a very large push. Like, I think they need, what, 1 bull and a clam to be able to take the lead here?
Oh.
As 2 go down for that Lotus. As I say that, 3 go down for that Lotus. They need to make a bull. They need to make a bull, though. They haven't got any clams.
They have... Oh, they're trying to make a bull. Anger's behind them. They open the basket, but instantly get punished again. They're able to get the lead, but that's all they will get right there, as Black Lotus is ready to defend. We're in the last minute, acing, and Facade has taken the lead, forcing Black Lotus to get another push if they want to win this game.
It's a lead, but it's not much of one. All Black Lotus need is a ball in, and they have Anger's tent shield. They could just run a ball in with Anger if they need to. And as it stands right now, both teams are getting their specials in a neutral fight. 2 specials get popped from both sides here. And who's going to be able to win this? Levy's running into the stack.
Ooh.
2 go down for Black Lotus, though, from Ori's strikes. What is going to happen here? Are they going to be able to run further forward? And it's going to be pushing Ori backward from the right street. Captain Happy's trying to make a ball here. Gets another one on the stack into 3v3.
Yeah, and it's non-stop. Here's a drop by Noctis to the side. Noctis, they know that they need to push. They have the Super Clam ready. They are pushing their way forward. But there's so much red on this map. Acing 1 splat thanks to Bazooka. That's another splat. This is the opportunity for Black Lotus. Do they have the time to get in? The splashdown is getting the splat. That is huge. Anger gets splatted. Everybody gets splatted. That's a wipeout, and that's Facade surviving the game.
That's one of the games they needed. They have 3 more to go now. I saw J-Rod with the splashdown on the, I think it was on the snipe, just waiting patiently for them to start running in. Drop down to the stack. 2 go down on the team, and he was like, no, I need to splash down as soon as I can. Gets into position, kills the ball, kills another. That's game over. So very, very good there from J-Rod. It is Inkblot Art Academy, Tower Control up next, and I think Facade are finally going to have the momentum here.
It's the game that Facade needed, the game where they were able to come back, where they were able to really shut down Black Lotus as they were pushing to get another comeback. This time Facade really be able to set themselves up to get the victory. They were not able to get the good pushes onto the basket, but they were able to deny Black Lotus just a tiny bit better than Black Lotus was able to deny them.
Both teams very good with their defenses that game. The pushes were very, very small across the board. Where I think if, like what, it was like only a couple of clams really got in on each side. So it was quite a sort of stally neutral game, but across the board, you know, Black Lotus on their side, they have 3 more games as a grace period. They can, that game was not very one-sided either. This is still very much so could go into their favor. It's not over. So likewise, I was saying in I think it was the previous game, this I think will be in the favor of Black Lotus as well. So
I mean, going into tower control, we've seen Black Lotus get the KO in the previous tower control game that we had without letting Facade break the checkpoint. Black Lotus right now, they know that they have the good strats for tower. Going into Inkblot Art Academy, a map mode that, I mean, everybody knows by heart at this point because they've played it for years and years. It's going to be rough on Facade, especially since they like their guns, they stick to their guns, and that comp that Black Lotus is bringing is very good for Tower.
The Zip Luna has returned for this map mode, so no Hammer Throw Cheese onto the tower. Which is probably a good thing, I think, for the game. However, Levy once again is going to run in with Gambit, and are they going to be able to get any pick? It seems like Facade are pushing on the left side here. Noctis, it's sharking in. Are they going to be able to get any picks? No, Levy does go down early as well. Really good pick for Facade as they immediately advance into mid to go down, and with Anger, this is going to be the first push on tower going into Facade's hands.
Yeah, and Facade holding the tower right now. They want to push in, but a bit too hasty. Black Lotus was all around them, ready to punish. That's a delayed wipe, I think, right?
Yeah, that's a wipe.
Yeah, and that's Black Lotus going to the checkpoint now.
First checkpoint going to be in Black Lotus's favor. However, the strikes are getting popped to stall that time. Noctis does get picked, however, he does trade with Captain Happy. Anger gets picked as well. Levy's running on the stack. 3 go down. They were too hasty, but is able to ride the tower to get the checkpoint, though. But Cooler is popped. Jumped. Is he going to jump out? No. 2 go down as Noctis jumped in as well. This is going to be the advantage going toward Facade here. as they push the stack on the left side. Anger in the left side. Lady's there as well, but the Lotus is able to kill the crowd. 2 go down. It's a 2v2 here.
It's a 2v2 and it's still going. J-Rod trying to hide behind the tower, but Mert is watching as Black Lotus is defending right there. The tower is touched by Facade, but Facade needs to get more control before they can get the push. They have the tactical active on the platform. They're gonna let Black Lotus get control of the mid as they grab their drinks. Black Lotus right now are trying to push their way back forward.
Facade going for a full reset there, just trying to bring everyone back, get the cooler, and then we refight again. However, it's not working as Lady runs the stack here, but Anger goes down to a bomb. Lady runs onto the plat. Is he going to be able to get a pick? Yes, he is. This is not good for Facade. However, they need to be able to clear out. Lady drops, actually. Lady has dropped to try and fight Spec. Spec goes down. J-Rod's on the tower, splash down on the tower. Is he going to be able to get a pick? Yes, it is. It kills Noctis, and the strikes are up. Lady's still close in. Are they going to be able to get the pick on Lady? No, they're not. But the tower does neutralize itself back into mid.
And Black Lotus, despite being pushed away, they're still in control of mid. They're still right there and they get another push. They're still pushing forward, but they're not on that platform yet. Lady getting in, getting another splat. That is huge. Lady is up there and with Anger on the platform. That is Black Lotus getting that second checkpoint with nobody to really contest it. Captain Happy has something to say about that though. Denying the checkpoint. Huge wipeout. Incredible play by Captain Happy.
An enormous wipe there for Black Lotus, as I think Anger went down on the plat and then Lady went down and then it was just collapsed as the pencil managed to pick out Mert. Anger's going to try and defend right side. Noctis gets picked early, as does J-Rod. The 3 go down now as the Crab is able to kill 2 people. It's just Lady on the plat. Spec is not able to get the pick there, but Ori is able to clean up. Noctis is going to clean up. No, Ori gets picked. Okay, there's a lot of trading happening right now.
Yeah, there's a lot of trading, and there's Facade on that second checkpoint, looking to get the lead. They get it. Oh yes, and they get the checkpoint. That is huge. Facade still in this game, and with the crab tank deployed right above, that's going to be checkpoint 3 for Facade, who are riding the tower and their momentum right now. There's nobody to stop them.
This is going to be a KO. This is going to be a KO. It's just Noctis. This has to be a KO here. Almost. Spec needs to touch the tower, and that's it. There we go. Yeah, that was dominant push there from Facade as they managed to get a full wipeout on the plat, as well as in their defense. They had no specials. They got 2 wipes in a row and then set the crab up. Black Lotus had nothing they could do.
Man, Facade struggled to get control over mid. Facade struggled to really have a push going, but the second Ori was able to get on top, get the splats forward, it was over. It was snowball time, and Facade didn't stop pushing in and in and in, getting more and more. And the second the crab tank right here is activated,
that crab was amazing.
You know that the game is over because Facade has control over the spawn and is not letting Black Lotus do anything anymore.
One game at a time. It is not over yet. It's now a 4-3 advantage for Black Lotus, where they brought it back from a 4-1. I did say this would be a map that would be probably better for Black Lotus. I stand corrected. Let's see if they can keep this momentum up into Undertow Spillway Rainmaker. I think they can. I think we can go to a game 9 here.
I mean, it's possible. Facade only needs to win one more game in order to tie up the score. And when we know anything can happen, anything can happen between these two teams who have been so back and forth, who has been so fast. And I mean, Facade has to be happy to see Rainmaker come back, given the Rainmaker push that they managed to have on Museum. They know that all they need is to let Black Lotus get to the side as they run forward and get in.
I think Facade are also taking note of Anger's sort of ability to be sort of elsewhere and not really with the team, and that was what lost Black Lotus the Rainmaker game earlier. So either Black Lotus needs to play more as a team, play more with the pushes, or Facade can just outright ignore Anger and fight the 4v3, which I think they've been doing quite well.
Yeah, that's something that has worked well for them, which is, Facade's behind, Anger's behind us, let's move forward. And Anger is slow with that 10, cannot get to us in time. And especially in Rainmaker, it pays off. It got paid off pretty fast now. Anything could happen between these two teams. Luna Neo is coming back, and so is the Gold Nautilus. They're the two weapons that are changing.
Yeah, let's see how these teams do. The Hammer is going to give Black Lotus quite a consistent pop, as is the Splashdown here. As Facade is able to get the early pop and both teams farm their specials and try and get any early picks. Nothing coming out at the moment. Levy still got opening Gambit, by the way, and he's playing very passive. But the Crab Tank is going to fight on the left side here, 2v2 now, as Levy does get a pick on the right. The Crab is unable to fight the Tent Shield here, and it looks like, again, it's just a bit of a neutral game. As the Tent still running in here with Noctis on the left side, isn't going to be able to get any value, and is pushed back, and Noctis goes down.
Yeah, we see still trade after trade, but two players fall down onto Facade. That looks like an opportunity for Black Lotus to grab the Rainmaker, get the first push. They are going on the left because they have the tools to get in anger, deploying the Tent Shield. That Tent Shield could allow the Rainmaker to simply get the checkpoint.
Strikes are popped on the checkpoint though. This is going to sort out. This might actually kill the Rainmaker. Noctis goes down as well. They are going to be able to get the checkpoint early though, but this will not last much longer. As Facade are able to clean up the checkpoint and push Black Lotus back. Another one goes down on Black Lotus here. Noctis might go down here. No, he just barely lives. Anger deploying the Tent Shield in the Tent Shield is trying to stall heavily. They don't know Anger's in the Tent Shield, but never mind, they do. Wait.
Oh, they missed. Oh.
Wait. Anger, okay, there we go. Anger does go down in the end as the Rainmaker resets.
Okay, that happened, and right now Facade activating the Crab Tank, getting back some control over the map. That's nice control, but Black Lotus is all around, knowing that they can maintain the chaos right now. I mean, Black Lotus has the checkpoint, Facade doesn't. That's a lead.
It seems like Facade is getting ran out right now by Levy, Anger, and Noctis simultaneously, and they are able to get the picks. So it's kind of hard to deal with in this situation, especially when you aren't able to properly get your footing in mid. And as I say that though, J-Rod is going to push the left side and unfortunately does get picked. Ori has to back up, and I mean the specials have been popped, but again this is just Facade unable to really get any hold in mid.
Yeah, and Noctis activating the hammer, not able to find much, but getting the splat right after thanks to this Fizzy. And that's going to be both teams still fighting for mid. We're halfway through the game, and right now we are on lockdown around mid with neither team really able to get the advantage.
The Tent is able to get the trade on the splash there. Noctis trying to get the pick on Captain Happy, isn't able to. Trying to jump out? The question? No, he's not trying to jump out. He's found this way instead. J-Rod is fighting Mud and Anger in mid though, and they do clean up on right side. This is advantage for Facade now. They can go in and fight. They get the pick on they get the pick on Murk as well. It's just Anger on the left side. Has to back up. The Rainmaker is finally going to be moved by Facade toward the left side, but can they get the checkpoint?
They are getting there at least, and that's going to be a checkpoint right now. If they were to get the repop, they could get the lead, but Black Lotus are cleaning up. Wait, there's someone behind them? Yeah, there's a splash. The splash is right here. The splash
is going for the Rainmaker.
The splash gets the lead. What the move?
The splash, skirmishing behind, goes on the grates and the team doesn't shoot them. Runs behind, gets the pick, and then Anger is not able to kill them before they get the lead. So Facade now has a lead of 20 on their side, but 2 go down for Facade, even though the Rainmaker is still in Black Lotus's spawn. They finally are able to run in here. The rain is going to reset.
Yeah.
Oh, Anger goes down early though, and as does Noctis to the Rainmaker shield, because the shield spawns on his head, and Levy as well. It's just Mutt.
That is so rough right now. Facade is getting the repop. Facade still denying mid. Ori getting the trade. You don't want trades right now. If you're Black Lotus, they lose 2 players. That is so rough. Mutt trying to get the jumps in. This is... Huge pop. Black Lotus has the opportunity, and with that lead, 41, they could go right and get the lead back.
Nah, they opt to play it safe and go left.
Yeah.
They want a bigger lead than just 41, I think.
Yeah.
No, Splat goes down on Splash. The Rainmaker is running forward. 2 go down now on their side. The 10 shields up. This is going to be the lead for Black Lotus. They're going to be a massive lead for Black Lotus. All the way to the checkpoint, they get into 2. I have no idea how they have managed to run it that far. Facade, they have 20 seconds to get a borderline KO.
After such a lockdown game where neither team was really able to get past much longer further than the checkpoint, now Facade needs a crazy overtime. Captain Happy with the Rainmaker. There's no tactical left for Facade as Black Lotus is defending. Everybody in position. Potential is deployed, forcing Captain Happy to fire at it. Lady is to the side, waiting for the opportunity as all of Facade. Oh, bazooka!
Trizuka. It's as if it hadn't left. Yeah, Trizuka gets 2 there. Kills the Rainmaker. Black Lotus takes the game and wins the set 5-3 versus Facade.
Zuka is still Zuka. Black Lotus showing us their coordination in splash tags and emotes. And that's 5-3 for them. What an awesome set, acing.
That was great. That was also very close across the board. Facade nearly had the comeback there as well.
Can we make them fight again, please? Like, can we make this a best of 15?
We got 4 more sets tonight on this stream. I think we just run this back 4 more times because that was great. Splat. Can we talk about Splat? Oh, I've just been told they have not reported a score. So,
I mean,
can we talk about Splat on the splash? By the way, behind them in their spawn.
That was. They snuck their way behind, and Black Lotus took a bit of time to realize what was happening, who was behind them, and just that's the power of a Splash-O-Matic. That weapon is so snappy, so fast, can paint for itself both with the main weapon and the sub instantly. So like if you want to dodge your way in and get the cheeky points, that's the perfect weapon for it.
Exactly. And it got them the lead in the end, so unfortunately they weren't able to hold it, and Black Lotus were able to get their lead back right at the end, and obviously were able to defend it as well. But I think fair play from Facade as well. They put up a very, very, very good fight across the entire set.
Yeah, very much awesome. We have 4 more sets tonight. That will happen in about 40 minutes. So get ready for that. It's going to be awesome. It will start with a penultimate going against Silly Inc, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
And then more with awesome commentators lineup. I just see that. That's like we have the best casters in the scene ready to cast this game. So get ready for that. This has been us with Jorian as the observer. Before we say goodbye, Acing, can you plug yourself? Where can I find you on the internet?
You can find me on Blue Sky at acing.bsky.social. You can also find me on Twitch, twitch.tv.acingspl. That's the only places you can find me apart from Discord. So, yeah, what about you, Pat?
Well, you can find me on Blue Sky as well at badjortom. It's written in your screen right now. If you add underscores around the O, you can also find me on Twitter and Twitch. Well, I don't use both much lately. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching. That was a wonderful DivX set. And yeah, that's us. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.